Hey guys, what is up? Back at it again. Yeah, I've started doing all my streams over here. Instead of Twitch. Seems I guess make a little bit more sense to do it just because I mean I don't have to worry about uploading and going in and doing a bunch of editing and stuff like that. Just upload them over here. Figure it'd be easier to do them all in one place. But yeah, before I start, I just wanted to plug my t-shirt designs or whatever, the ones I posted on the community tab yesterday. I just started those up, and definitely something I've been wanting to do for quite some time. So I'm definitely excited to have been able to make that come through. So if you see something in the designs you like, feel free to go through and onto my main page or whatever, and click the link in the bio. And if you, like I said, if you see something you like, purchase one. If not, that's cool too. Whatever tickles your fancy. But yeah, I started doing more of this stuff again. It kind of been all of, I haven't like streamed in like a month. Kind of been busy with just life and stuff like that. So mostly just a lot of shit just getting it or stuff just getting in the way, from me being able to do this. So, but I got like a bunch of video ideas that I want to shoot. I guess just more or less putting the energy into them when I get time. So I've been like I said, been adulting and doing stuff at work. We got a guy out right now who's got a medical issue right now, so it's been not necessarily like tough or whatever. We got like a good crew where we work at, but it's been a little bit of a different change up. We definitely noticed him, or I noticed him not being there or whatever. He was a pretty big part of our team, so all that good stuff. It just tires you out. Not to mention I've been having a little bit more of a social life on my days off, so I've been hanging out with some of my friends. It sucks and it's painful being an adult, wanting to do stuff and always being tired, never having enough time during the day. Well, yeah, now definitely want to start doing more content and stuff like that. Actually, in the process of writing basically like a script or whatever. I want to start doing a little mini review slash recap podcast for AEW shows. So I don't really see much representation for them out there with yeah, at least in a good light anyways. Everybody's always shitting on them just because it's kind of the cool thing to do now. So yeah, that's one thing I want to do. I would just do small little dumb little shorts or whatever. I got like a bunch of ideas. But yeah, figure I'd hop on for a little while and take a little bit of a excuse me, on my day off from working out. 'Cause I pretty much do it like 5 times a week. That's actually another one thing I want to do too. I want to do I'm going to be basically coming up on my 2 years of not smoking. So I kind of want to talk about a little bit, not necessarily like to, I guess, like be on like a mountain or whatever. Like, look at me, I don't smoke anymore. Blah blah blah, all that good stuff. I just want to share my story. If somebody feels inspired by it, because it is a tough thing to do. I don't know if anybody that goes through trying to quit smoking, it's definitely a bit of a trying process. I think I was on my like third or fourth time before I actually stopped. Last time I quit or whatever, I did it for like a year, and then I decided that one bad day, just that one bad day, and it drags you right back in. But that's all pretty much like mental, so I've been able to stick with it. I guess I just more or less now, I just more or less now think of how I felt before when I was a smoker. So it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to just share my story, my backstory, I guess on how or what or made me start and like how I quit and stuff like that. Like I said, not to be on like uh, a holy mountain or whatever, and make or feeling righteous or whatever, but just share my story, just to if somebody else is going through it, they can I guess get some inspiration or get some ideas or whatever, and maybe take it for themselves. Well, yeah, I wanted to jump on and play some Pokemon. I got pretty lucky last time. Well, the last time I played, actually, I did like a few. Wrong tab. Did some outbreaks or whatever, and got lucky with some shinies, which is kind of weird for me because I don't really ever have very much shiny luck in excuse me, in doing hunts or whatever in Pokemon games. So yeah, I think the last time I played, actually, got one of these nice shiny little Durlodon. Durlodon, excuse me, sorry. I think I got a Hatter. This one, a few. like a few times ago when I played. I gotta have a little bit of a hard time playing Pokemon right now. It's not that I don't like the game. It's just kind of boring. I love the franchise. I love just Pokemon itself or whatever. But just I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and my tastes are for some video games are waning. But I just don't really have much love for Pokemon anymore. I love Legends Arceus. I wish they would I don't know. I guess borrow more of a mechanics and style from that because I thought that was really good. Just because it felt like it was more of like a hands-on game, you know. And this one, I don't know. I know they have their schedules of when they have to rush stuff out to like correlate with like different excuse me to correlate with different stuff that's being released along with the games because the games aren't like the focal point of Pokemon anymore. You know, you have like your cards, you have the TV shows, and you have basically just all kinds of stuff or whatever that makes it so they have to just kind of like rush out a product. But I don't know. It definitely shows whenever they release it, even when they do the updates and all that to make them to do all the patches and stuff like that. It just I don't know. To me, it just looks really rough. Like I don't know, I don't know. I just can't get into it or whatever. I don't think it's necessarily just like Pokemon General. I think it's just this game. I mean, I like what they did, the idea, the concept of it. I like how they borrowed the idea or took a lot of ideas of what they wanted to do with Sword and Shield and basically just like did it on here. But you could tell it's definitely a rush product, which that itself is a problem within the video game industry right now, just because games or companies just release half games just for the money grab and do support for them for a little while and then just kind of like forget about them, which is sad. It's kind of scuzzy. I think that's why more or less now I play like a lot of WoW and like MMOs because WoW has like their own controversies or whatever, throughout the years of how they've ran their business, or not like WoW, like Blizzard in general. They obviously have like a pretty dark and shady history, but I do like that they always put the constant updates in, and they put the constant time in to make the game good. So despite what your beliefs and your views are on Blizzard, but they do put out some pretty good games. Alrighty, I'm probably gonna go with the shiny dung beetle. I kind of want that one. I think that's like one of the ones that's going on right now. I might be late. Like I said, I haven't really been keeping up too much with what was it? Link trade, link battle. Where's the news? Is it in here maybe? No, it's not. Terror raids. Oh, I feel so silly. Some mystery gifts. Oh, Portal News. There we go. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's showing that I haven't really. Oh, no, never mind. It's not there. Oh, God, I'm a fucking idiot. Jeez. Right there where it says news in the corner. Oh, da. Yeah, get the shiny dung beetle. I don't really care too much about fucking Rillaboom or Relor or whatever. But I do like the dung beetle. I don't even know its name. Kigami. There's a Relor. Yeah, that's Relor. Varoom is the fucking motor looking thing. Yeah, I haven't really been too. I think that's one reason why I haven't really connected with these games either. These recent ones, is because I haven't really liked too many of the Pokemon designs either. I felt like they kind of, as the kids would say, they fumbled the bag on it. So, I mean, some of them look pretty cool. I like actually. There's another shiny I just got recently too. The fucking the Ninja Grasshopper. I got that one as a shiny. Is it somewhere here? Unless I didn't put it in the thing. But I got that one as a shiny. I thought that one was pretty cool. But I'm just not really feeling any of the Pokemon designs. I don't know. I just don't really care for them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're just like overly complicated on some of the designs, or maybe I just didn't give myself enough time to actually get familiar with any of the newer Pokemon. But I just honestly really don't care for them too much. That's really about all I can say about that. So I bet or my gaming anyways. Whenever I do play games, it's usually focused either around WoW, Grim Dawn. I still love playing that game. I dropped playing Diablo 4. I That game is pretty fun. I like what they did with it, but I think it's kind of stuck in this lull right now where it's pretty much just like the same format. They got pretty much the same characters in the game, and in every season that they do, you pretty much have to start over a new character, which is cool, starting new characters, but there's no real diversity in those characters, so it's just kind of I don't know, lackluster. It's not very fun. Like I said, I like the game. It's pretty sweet. I like the open world aspect about it. I like how the partying system and stuff like that. I like a lot of the world events, but gosh, man, it's just I don't know. It's just boring. I like it's yeah. I got my Sizor with me. It's kind of my shiny hunting Sizor. I mean, it's not like built for shiny hunting, but for a bunch of stuff I use for shiny hunting is on it, which is basically just false swipe. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. I just been finding a lot of, not necessarily a lot of games boring, but a lot of the ones that I do like not as fun anymore. I honestly would love to go back and play some Diablo 3. That one's pretty fun. Or Titan Quest. Titan Quest was fun too. I like that one. I just wasn't too particularly stoked on Diablo 4. It was a fun game when it first came out, but all the events they do in the game are basically just like random I don't know, gimmicks that I don't really care for. There's not much diversity with the characters, so it doesn't really give you much actual longevity or anything like that when playing the game and keeping you coming back. I mean, you can get like a lot of the same type of grinding from like playing other different games. I think the Aurora is gold. Yeah, it is gold. I think it's the theme of all these shiny hunts. Yeah, been playing mostly like Grim Dawn though, like I said, and I played The Sims a little bit too. I really like that game. I might actually start playing that game a little bit more. I played last time I like played a game or whatever like last week. I played that for like a few hours, just kind of like sat down and played it. It's definitely a little more. I don't want to use the word advanced because it's not like terribly like high speed advanced of a game, but there's definitely a lot more to it from the last time I played it. I think the last Sims game I played, excuse me, the last Sims game I played was on GameCube. I forgot which one it was, but I played the crap out of that game. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I was enjoying that game. I got that game for free. I forgot where I got it. I got it through a giveaway for something. I want to say maybe it was Prime Gaming. I don't remember I got it, but it was a free game that I got. I played a little bit of that. I played that for a while. That was pretty fun. I might do some of that. But I think when I play my games, I'm just gonna stick with like when I play games on stream, I'm just gonna stick with like certain ones. Like I said, like WoW's gonna be a big one. I might dabble with this one a little bit. Uh, Definitely gonna play some Grim Dawn. That's my jam. That's my squeeze. Uh, yeah, that's really about it. Like as far as like regular content, like I said in my community post, I moved all of my interviewing stuff over to a separate channel. So that stuff is gonna be over there if you're interested in that. Look up, either go to the community post that I made or go to music for your ear holes or set up. It's right there. You'll find like a little punk rock looking skull for the oh, they're all going down. That didn't take long. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just look for the that on there if you were interested in those. I got I'm gonna talk right now with somebody right now about doing one. They're down right now. It's basically just that they got to find the time for it. So I'll be doing one of those. I think this channel is mostly just going to be a kind of just like a fun little content channel for me, just to play around a little bit with different video formats and stuff like that. Honestly, I do like making videos. I use, for some reason, I don't know why, I kind of use videos as the outlet to do like the back end stuff. Like I love sitting there and doing like video editing and just like coming up with ideas, and guys, just kind of a lot more of the back end stuff. It's kind of like my favorite thing to do. Like as far as the content creation goes, that's where I find my joy in it. Even when I get into those moods where I'm like, oh man, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Nobody really cares. That's kind of what keeps me going. I just love to create. I love to do stuff. I love to stay busy. Even though I probably should slow the fuck down. Not saying it like I'm Mr. 100 goes fast every minute, but I kind of do take on a lot of projects for myself. Probably a little more than I should, but I just fucking love doing it. It is my thing. Yeah, got that going on. Where was I going with this? No, I just got a lot of content ideas. I want to do that. I want to do the, like I said, the AEW recap / review. Basically, I want to do that in more of a podcast format. And think about maybe also like adding on it or sneaking in there too, like along that same topic or that same type of thread or feel. I was thinking about doing some kind of like little bios or whatever on like some wrestlers that even that come into AEW and do stuff that nobody really is familiar with or whatever. Just kind of do like maybe just like some short like 10-minute videos, just doing like little wrestle biographies or whatever about them. Just like cram in their history as a wrestler and what they did. That way people can have something to look them up for or whatever, like this like little history thing or whatever, just like something fun to do. And just like little shorts with the music. It's all kinds of shit, man. I don't know. I like to stay busy doing shit stuff like this, so it's always fun. I got a few small skit ideas too that I want to shoot. I was writing I pretty much already have like most of it written. I just gotta like I guess go and do like in between the line details or whatever for it. But I pretty much started got like a half written script of basically like a little horror. Yeah, so yeah, say it's more along the lines of horror. I guess it's more like I don't want to use the word like shock, like it's gore or whatever, but like I don't know, it's more like a psychological horror type thing. Like a little short or whatever, and I pretty much started writing like half of the script for that. I just gotta sit down sometime and do that, and talk to my buddy P. He would help, or he said he'd be down to help out doing like little props and stuff like that because he's a prop maker. I'm actually gonna be talking with him too about interviewing him or just like sit down and talk with him while he's doing some of his props and stuff like that, and just interview him, pick his brain about it. So. Stay busy doing shit. Yeah, if you hear a little snoring in the background, I got my doggies and thing. I don't know if I can. No, I can't. I pretty much have my camera bolt or not like bolted or whatever. My old I wouldn't call it my ring light tripod that I had. I pretty much use that for put my camera on there or whatever, and it's like on like a thing like behind my desk, so it stays in place. Yeah, I got a new little spot too or whatever. I mean, not really new. I just cleared one corner of my back room out to kind of have like a little area to like make videos and have like a little office space. Man, where are these shinies? Haven't really got none. Yeah, I think the last time I played it, or not the last time, like one of the yeah, I think it was the last time I played. I was on for like a half an hour. I did a little shiny hunt for a little while. I didn't really get much of anything. I was trying to go for the little the worm thing. I can't remember what it is, but I was trying to go for that. So I did have a one time or whatever. I did come across a shiny one. I didn't know that you actually had to like throw your ball at or throw your Pokemon at the at it because if you get up too close to it, basically it like goes right back in the ground and yeah, I kind of fucked that one up. I can't remember exactly how it transpired, but basically I like lost track of where it was and it was gone by the time I went to go back and get it. So I forget once you go too far out of frame when you're around a group of Pokemon, you basically they like disappear on you and they're like whoosh, lost to the nether. Ooh. Yeah, this Scyther I got, I think I was from Pokemon Go. I think I caught it like around the Sword and Shield era because I remember I transferred it over to that game just to evolve it so I could have it in there because I was going to use it as a like a shiny hunting Pokemon. I think I don't really do too much with some of these Pokemon. I kind of usually have my main teams for everything, so I kind of mix it up a little bit for my normal Pokemon that I usually use. So at least for this team, I can't remember who I have for my other or my normal or my who I had before on here. What do I got here? I can't remember who the last one was. Who was it? Sorry, getting a little distracted. Sounds bothering me that I can't remember who I had. Was it Armarouge? I think it might have been Armarouge. It's either Armarouge or I can't remember who it was. Oh, yeah, no, I had Zoroark. My Hisuian Zoroark, because when I did the pre-order for the when I got the pre-order for the expansion, I got that with it. So, no, stand up, no creeping around. Yeah, I had that on my team, but when I started doing more shiny hunting recently, I took it out of the party. So, no reason, just decided to take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak these in though. At least once a week, depending on what I'm doing, honestly. So I might do them on my days off of working out, or I might do them on one of my days, my regular days off. Depends on what I'm doing. Like I said, I've been hanging out with one of two of my friends recently, more than I have been. So we usually hang out on Wednesdays because I usually go over and watch wrestling with them. Hang out there for a while. And then watch some horror movies after. We love the horror movies. I was actually watching a pretty good one last night. I forgot what it was. It was like a kind of reminded me of like had like that Toxic Avenger like feel, like that look to it or whatever. It was like one of those like older like B movies. I think it was like Gore Cop or something like that. I don't know. It was on like one of the Amazon free channels on the Prime Video. I was watching that. I caught it like halfway through. It was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of at least the shooting style of Gorman. Was it Gorman? Whatever that was. Whatever it is. Psycho Gorman, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, I kind of had like that almost that type of feel to it. At least the way the shooting style was or whatever, like the visual, kind of had that a little bit. And it was like almost like a not necessarily like a sci-fi horror, but it was definitely something that took place in the future. Like I said, I only caught like or like halfway through it or like near the end of it, but it was pretty good when I saw it. I liked it. And we ain't seen shit. Oh, look at all these guys over here. Maybe there's something over here. That knows all these guys over here. Still like trying to talk and focus on the shiny hunting. Sometimes I have a hard time multitasking when I'm doing stuff like this. I'll like get to talking and usually worry more about the talking than doing the actual task itself. It's my ADHD. Oh. Yeah, life has been good though, for the most part. It's mostly getting up, going to work, hanging out with people, trying to have a little bit of a life, stay normal. In these trying times, we all gotta stay sane in some way. Give us distractions here and there. So those are done. Maybe I can go around and see if there's any lingering ones. Alrighty, I guess we'll move on to the next one. Looks like there's a few of them over here, so quite a few. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Yeah, get on here for a little while. Like I said, repeating myself about 100 million times, but try to sneak this in for a little bit, even if it's for like an hour. Well, the only unfortunate part of having the hours that I have is most of the time when I get home, everybody is basically asleep and nobody really wants to do anything. Even sometimes my body isn't too motivated and I have to almost like, no, never mind. I'm usually up for a little while, moving around up until about like 2 a.m. my time, and sometimes I kind of have to force myself to sleep because I want to do more, but then I'm like, you gotta get some sleep, man. You gotta get some sleep. You gotta, save your energy for work. Down here, yep, here we go. Woo! Got a little bit of a flutter mane feathers on his head, it looks like. I wonder if there's some sort of correlation between these guys. They share some sort of DNA with each other. Do. Yeah, first time in a while actually streaming here on YouTube. A little more complicated on the back end to like get stuff set up. Not really like complicated, just gotta do a lot more steps or whatever to basically get like start up a stream. But like I said, it's a little bit nicer just because I'm gonna have everything all in one place. I don't have to worry about like streaming on one site and then having to go into my video editor and chop up stuff and all that good crap and then upload it over here. I can just say fuck it and do everything all in here and then basically go back there and just chop it up and make clips and all that good stuff. There's like more of the convenience of just like having everything all in one place, so I'm not spreading myself out to many different platforms. Like even on social media, I don't really have much of anything. I got Snapchat. I don't really use that much, but mostly use it because my mom talked to her on there a little bit. Got Instagram. I usually do more of like personal stuff on there, like as far as my posting and stuff like that, and then kind of like advertise the stuff I'm doing. I got Reddit too, but I don't really do much on. Or I do chat a bit on there or whatever, but I mostly use that for like news for like wrestling. You just kind of get a little bit of a what's happening around the world and all that good stuff. Just gotta do a quick browse my feed. I might do that too with on the wrestling side of things too. Maybe do more actual news stuff around AEW, Ring of Honor, and TNA. It's not much other stuff besides WWE, but WWE is kind of covered ad nauseum by like almost everybody. So I don't want to say AEW and all the other places all the other wrestling promotions are niche, but you don't really see very many channels like specifically cover that stuff. They might like touch base on a lot of it, but there's not really much that goes in the way of people like doing like full on coverage and stuff like that. What's up, little buddy? Ah! Actually, I think I was in Pokemon Now. Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. That was actually one of the first shinies I caught in the game. Literally didn't even do nothing, just like tripped over it, pretty much. All these outbreaks are getting pretty low. I've done some outbreaks before where I've pretty much been there for like half an hour, 45 minutes just fucking clearing shit out. Oh yeah, I think also one of the last times I did some outbreak shiny hunts too. I got an Alohan Graveler. Is it Alohan Graveler? Yeah, Alohan Graveler. It wasn't even the one that I was even hunting for either. He just kind of like randomly showed up. I forgot what I was like hunting for that one specifically. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. It was like on some little small corner or little nook on the map or whatever, like in this like little spot that had like a little bit of water, and like it was pretty much like on a cliffside. It was pretty much like a, I don't know, just like a small section. I had some Pokemans, like a whole bunch of them. I just can't remember which one I was actually trying to hunt for. But yeah, that one just kind of like appeared out of nowhere. Got a few of those type of hunts in this game, like us with shinies. My Lechonk that I got, that one just randomly. I was battling a Pokemon and it just like walks right past in the background. I end up running away from the battle. I'm just like, don't run away from me. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. And I think my what's it called there? My fucking Dino. My Dino. That one too was like a random one that I stumbled upon. I think it was kind of like the same type of thing. It just like randomly appeared. I was in a spot. I think I was doing something, checking something in my inventory, and then I see this little green Kermit the Frog looking thing run by. Yeah, there's another one too. Meditite. That one also. I was just like running through a cave and I just like saw it. I think it's kind of cool. Just like I was just stumbling upon like random shinies like that. Kind of makes it a little more fun. Kind of helps test your wit a little bit. You know, make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings. So maybe a bust. Gotta kill them all. Gotta kill them all. That Venonat almost actually looked like it was shiny there for a minute. Its eyes look blue. Yep, it's definitely getting lower. Do 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 boo. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for the new Pokemon that's coming out there. The one that they advertised a while back, the Pokemon ZA. Kind of wondering what they're gonna do for this one. I wonder if they're gonna keep like the same type of mechanics that they had in Legends Arceus. I kind of hope they do. I really like the catching system in that game. I think, like I said before, near the beginning of the stream, I like the more hands-on approach that they took with it. It was pretty fun. It's also kind of scary too. That the Pokemon could actually beat you up. It made the encounters with the I forgot what they call them, the totem Pokemon. Not the, I don't think they actually were totem Pokemon, but the bosses that you fought pretty much at the end of each area, the boss Pokemon, it kind of made those a little more like when you won, a little more rewarding. It actually gave you a little bit of a challenge. I'll actually go through and play that game sometime too. I still haven't totally finished that game. I mean, I beat the game. I just haven't caught any of the was it enormous or amorous or whatever it's called. That hold on. Apparently my my ring light cord is kind of flimsy. My toe barely touched it and it turned off on me. Ah! Turn it down. Do a little bit of that. Bingo. There we go. It's good enough. What was I saying? Yeah, I haven't caught the what I call the enormous or enormous, whatever it was called. I haven't caught that yet. I haven't caught my my Arceus yet either. I just kind of beat the game and then just kind of moved on to something else. But the game was pretty fun though. I kind of hope that it's somewhat like that. I really like that hands-on approach that they had with the catching system in it. I just like the crafting too. I mean, the crafting was excuse me, sorry. Crafting was pretty basic, but I like how the you pretty much had to pretty much go out and grind a little bit to actually get stuff that you wanted. So made it a little bit more of a challenge. Ain't get none. I just want a golden piece of shit. Can I get some golden shit? Yeah, I do like some of the, or I do have to say about this game though, some of the detailing on the Pokemon is kind of cool. Like I like how Scizor actually looks like a metal-based Pokemon. Has that nice little metallic shine to it. Or even like some of the like the what's right there, Viper. I think it's Viper. Has scales. They did pretty good with this game for the most part. Just if they actually had time to put into the games and make them a little bit better, then they wouldn't have much to worry about. But it's the current state of gaming, you know. I guess it's kind of one of those deals where we have to take it. We have to take what they put into it, and then just kind of hopefully they do updates to smooth it out. As long as it's not, or at least it's not like a Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. That game was busted. Fun, but busted when that game came out, man. I actually wish they would do a remake of that game. That was so much fun. It's like basically like a beat 'em up style for Mortal Kombat. You either go by yourself or you can go and play as what's his face there, Liu Kang, and you play with Kung Lao. I think when you beat the game, you could unlock. I think it was, yeah, I think it those are the only two you can get. But you could unlock Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and that was kind of funny. At least the glitching or the loads of glitches I had in the game I was talking about, like like some of the cutscenes if you like went back through and played with Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but like one of them would have Kung Lao's hat on. It was pretty funny. Great game, but broken as fuck. I actually kind of wish I could find a copy of the game to play. It was so good. I loved it. It was one of my favorites. Excuse the yawning. Because it's kind of late here right now. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. One o'clock on the dot. So not 1 o'clock on that right now. It's 11. 1:11. 1:11. There's some sort of good karma, good blessing that you can get from that, from those numbers. Kind of sad. I can't get a golden piece of poop. I just want some golden shit. do. It's kind of funny how we some of the animations are the directions some of these that the Pokemon use when you throw them out. You think they're gonna go forward, but then they just like run backwards. It's like yoink yoink, look at me, I'm a yo-yo, woo! Yeah, it's got a fun little mechanic. Alright, I guess we're gonna move on to a another area with some shit. How many more do we got? And probably this one doesn't work out. I'm probably gonna hop off. Oh, after that one. Probably go after this one. We gotta find some shit somewheres, right? Maybe we go to a place with a hill because what's that saying? Shit always rolls downhill. So I think that probably works, right? We will get our golden pile of dung. We must. That is the way. Oh god, dude. I thought it was a fucking shiny. Those things trip me out sometimes. You know, it looks nothing like the shiny, but it's the fucking sparkles, man. It's the aura, it's the glow. Tauros was actually always one of my favorite Pokemon, I don't know why, even though he's pretty basic. Maybe just because he looks so mysterious in the original games, because you can only get him in the Safari Zone, and he was like super rare. So he always had this mystique about him. Yeah, if you hear any snorting in the background, it's my dog, little Mr. Piggy, a little piggy pug. They can't ever go anywhere in my apartment without following me behind me. I ended up setting up a little bed for them to lay in, or whatever, a little doggy bed to lay in back here, so they could be around instead of sitting under my chair like they always do. I think one time I accidentally ran over my dog when I backed up. Didn't realize she was there. Oh, there we go. Almost blended in with the grass. Almost didn't see it. Like this one probably a little bit harder seeing the actual shiny just because they are on the hill. In the grass. Yep, fun stuff though, fun stuff. I posted the community tab already, but I ended up getting a random shiny Zubat on Pokemon Go. I was playing that on my walk home from work. Level 46 in that game. I think I'm level 46. Yeah, I'm level 46 in that game, and it's still a pain in the ass to catch, just because of the zigzag motions that it does, and its range of like the motion or whatever where you got to hit is sometimes can be a little bit hard to like pinpoint. So. But I got him. I got him after about 5 balls. I'll add him to the pile. I think I've got like 3 or 4 of them. I know for a while there when I was playing, I was getting stumbling over was the Nidoran females. I was getting so many of those. Ah! Get him, Sizor. Get him. You're gonna run at me, boy. Knock your dick in the dirt. Still no golden piles of dung. Sad. So we've been at it for what, a little over 45 minutes. 46 minutes. And nothing, man. Nothing. It's all good, though. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Shiny hunting isn't always guaranteed. Even though they made them easier in these generations, but doesn't mean you're always going to get one. There you go. I thought he was gonna do run around in some circles in order before he actually went and hit him. Ooh, look at that! Look at this nice little cluster. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for GoFest this year. Mostly just because they put Marshadow in the game. I like Marshadow. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Or they're going to be putting it for the special ticketed research. If you buy the ticket for it. It'll probably just be another dex entry like Meloetta was and all the other mythicals they release in the game. Like most of the Pokemon are in Pokemon Go. No utility. They probably won't if they until they actually like add they add different like add abilities and stuff like that. But I think it probably would offset the mechanics of the battling system in the game, so it probably would be a lot harder to do. Even though they did add or they do have like a lot of stat boosting / debuffing stuff in the game, so I feel like they probably could do that with a lot of moves for some of those guys, but they probably also don't want to make them too powerful, or they'll be broken. We all know the community or the Pokemon Go community. When they don't like something, we definitely. Oh, I thought that it was having a seizure over there. The Executor. Kind of looked like it was kind of like it looked like he was doing like a little twitch. Yep, here's a little cluster over here. Nice. Still nothing. Nothing. Might be a little bit easier to see with the nighttime, I would assume, anyways. Because they do seem to stick out a little bit more in this grass. If you want to call it grass. Looks like it could use some water. Maybe I've already came across one and didn't see it. I had once when I was doing a Max Adventure raid and Sword and Shield and what was it? I think it was a Crawdaunt. Was it Crawdaunt? Yeah, I think it was Crawdaunt. Yeah. Oh, let's get lower so these ones are almost out. Yeah, Crawdaunt. I was going through actually on one of my old streams. I kept on passing through it or whatever. And apparently I had got a shiny Crawdaunt on that one, and I didn't even notice it just because you couldn't even tell the difference between that that version and the original, the regular non-shiny version, just because it's I won't say it's like a hair or a shade like darker. Like I can really tell the difference at first glance. The hell was that? I don't know. Sound like a thumping noise. That was my dog. Hold on a minute. See if there's something out there. My dogs are barking right quick. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's nothing. False alarm. My dog probably just heard the people at the bar across the way. How scary would that be if there was a home invasion? I would probably shit myself and then probably throw my controller. Alright, let's go back this way. Stay away from the clusters of dung rollers. Relor. Go! Attack! Attack! You good there? You good, doggy? Do, 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 do. Yeah, I haven't even finished the story on this expansion either yet. Probably should go do that sometime. I'm not in any rush. Maybe next time I play it, I'll do that. I got like a little more open time to be able to play. Maybe I'll do it on my next stream. Give me a reason to finish it. I can't remember where I'm at right now, anyways. I think I just got the club. I don't know if that was the last thing I did. Oh, no, not you. You guys. There you go. Gain access to the VIP. Don't cry, little guys. Let's see. Wait a minute more. Oh, nope. Those Sandiles. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I thought that was like a completely different Pokemon, at least the ones that were on the log. It's like, what is this? I've never seen this one before. Oh, look, we got some over here. Can get him Scizor. Oh my goodness, Sandiles, shiny. Maybe one of my next hunts, I'll go try to get one of those. That was one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, I had it on my team. Was it Pokemon Black? I think it was. Turn that one. That's pretty cool fan-made games too. I might try out also. There's one that I downloaded where you pretty much could go through as Ash Ketchum. That was pretty cool. I think I ended up stop playing some of it because it I ran into like, I don't know if I ran into a glitch or whatever, or if the game was glitchy itself, but I hadn't played it in a while, so I don't know if they fixed it or not. That was pretty fun. There was another one too. I think it was oh, I guess we'll move on to the next one. I forgot which one it was. It was not Pokemon Brown. Maybe it was. But basically, you could pretty much start anywhere, or you could play in any spot, and ducking and dodging, ducking and dodging. Yeah, you can start from any spot, and I don't think there was any sort of like level creep or whatever or anything like that. So if you started off in like Kanto, you could automatically like go to Johto with no restraints or any sort of stipulations or anything like that. It was pretty fun. Played the Pokemon MMO too. That game was pretty fun also. Actually, probably should download the game. That game was actually pretty fun. A little bit of a grind though. I didn't like their. I think they kind of almost pushed you to buy level like boosting items and stuff like that. Because there was like a thing that you could buy like in their shop, like in real world currency, where it basically gave you like I think like a 15% boost in your experience. Other than that, you had to like grind in order to get a level. And it seems like they never gave you enough XP. all this stuff. Look at all these berries. Got some Roman Rhyhorn. Oh yeah. Yep, probably do this one and see if we get anything out of this one. If not, or if we don't, or even if we do or don't, I'm probably gonna bounce after this. Go get some sleep. That's the only thing that sucks about how working time frame I do. I mean, I like it just because it's a night shift, but don't really get much time to stay up when I get home. So, pretty much been up and active from like 11, 10, 10:30, 11, somewhere around there. Depends on what time I get home. Up until about like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Pretty much got to cram all my fun time in then for my own personal stuff. I wonder if this is, no, maybe it is. No, I was wondering if this is the spot where I got the shiny Alohan Graveler. I'm seeing a lot of them. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, when I wake up in the morning too, I usually only get like an hour or two before I actually get ready for work, so. Not very fun sometimes. Not like it's an old drag or whatever. I'm not like depressed or over or anything like that, but. Never enough time during the day. It's never enough time during the day. Seems like it anyways. Especially when you get older, man. Time just goes by way too quick. Way too quick. Is it up here or is it down there? Maybe it's down here? Yep. I think it's definitely up here. Most definitely up here. Yep. There it is. Nope, this ain't the spot I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, definitely not. But it was kind of a place like this, though. That was just like off and on a random, like a small nook or corner of the map by itself. You wouldn't even notice it if you didn't stumble upon it. Or were brought to it in any sort of way. It's gonna bother me, though, that I can't remember that Pokemon that I was shiny hunting originally. Maybe one of these where they're just gonna slowly come out. Did that when I was hunting for a shiny Dunsparce. It was like in a little small, like a little cave or whatever inside of one of these areas, and I pretty much had to like leave the cave and then come back in for them to like basically like spawn. So it took me a minute to like realize that. But it did get like a bunch of cluster spawns and stuff like that. Not necessarily of them, but you got a pretty good amount of them. Pokemon. Why aren't you attacking? No, probably because the corner is too small. Run. I wonder if this one's going to take like 2 hours. Because there's not too much spawning on this little area. Any off over there, maybe? No. Maybe it's up here. It's up here? Yes! There they are. Gosh. I thought that was going to take forever doing all that. Not that I didn't want to put in the work, but I don't think I'd be able to, it would be able to hold my attention having such a little small area and only having like a few spawn. Pick my sizer up and throw them down there. Nope, nothing. There's one over here. Looks like we're probably gonna have to go back and forth between here and there. That looks of it anyways. Actually, just kind of like dive. Keeps it exciting, I guess, right? Back up top. Okay. Never mind, that was an item. I thought that might have been shiny. I don't think it would anyways. It seemed like it'd be a little too small to be a Pokemon's. Off of the cliff. There, back up here. I do like how it seems like they just kind of like respawn every time you go to a different area. It makes it a little bit easier hunting in these. I can only imagine how it would be if they were on like a timed spawn. It probably would suck. Oh, look at that. Is that Mancino? Mancino? However you say his name. Ah! Whoa! Trying to like not actually like jump on it. Yeah, it was kind of funny today. I was at work and I was on my lunch break. Said they're eating. No harm, no foul. And my last bite of my salad, I like spilt it all over my keyboard of my Chromebook. Oh man, dude, I wasn't like mad or anything like that, but I was like, dude, why? Say, or why would my hands give out on me like that right at the last bite? You know. Luckily, it was pretty easy to clean up, so. And most of my salads I make aren't like dripping wet or anything like that, so it didn't really soak too much in. But now my keyboard smells like a balsamic vinaigrette. I didn't wash it off earlier, but it's still got a little bit of that lingering smell to it. do 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 do. Ain't shit so far. Kind of sad, man. I did like 3 areas. Yeah, this is the 4th one. 3 areas and nothing, man. Nothing. The first 2 areas, at least, so they don't really seem like they're promising. Anyways, I was only in them for like not even that long, and the outbreaks were dispersing. So never really experienced an outbreak at the game that kind of excuse me, that dispersed that fast. Lame. Oh, I got some clusters right here. That Kramer, that one's cool too. I actually got a shiny one of those. I think on the was it the event where they first released it? I randomly got one outside of work. I think I was waiting for my Uber ride one day, and one just like popped up. It's like, no freaking way, dude. No freaking way. I usually don't get lucky with the event shinies in that game. Yeah, I do get sometimes, but not very often. So it's always nice to see. I always get stoked anytime I actually get one that pops up. I actually usually don't hunt for them like I used to anymore. Probably will starting when the weather gets a little bit better. I mean, the weather's pretty good right now, but it's been a little bit rainy. So I think on my way home was the first time. Yeah, excuse me. My walk home was my first time in a while. Actually, pulled the game. Or actually, like pulled the game out, and like played. Most time I just end up doing it. Either opening up casually when I'm at home, or fucking basically play passively with my my Go Plus Plus. Tell you if you want to farm for Stardust in that game, because Stardust is like probably one of the most, to me at least, one of the most valued I guess I don't really want to say currency, but one of the most valuable things in the game. But having a Go Plus Plus helps you farm a lot of that, as long as you have like a lot of Pokeballs or a lot of balls on hand. Just because obviously you can have it catch in the background and have catch Pokemon for you. I always had a hard time staying around 1 million. I think I'm at like 4.5 million Stardust right now. I also live near a Pokestop too, so I'm always able to keep my my bags nice and replenished, full of balls, some Pokeballs. That didn't really sound too good saying that. My balls are replenished. Back up. Not a goddamn thing. Oh, there's one over here. Nothing over here, probably, right? Let's go check it out. Why not? Maybe we can have a. Oh! It was actually Scrafty. That was the one I was hunting for when I got the. Lohan Graveler. That's what it was. I figured if I saw it, it would trigger my memory. I feel like I'll be able to rest easy now tonight. No? There we go. I think I'm tired, man. I don't wanna farm anymore. I don't wanna farm anymore. Sorry, buddy. We all gotta pull our weight around here. Even you too, Sizor. Back up. Ooh, look at that. Got a nice little mall right there. Head over here. Nope. We're getting the low marker right here. By the looks of it. My little dog snoring over there. He's such a little cutie. People say pugs are ugly. I don't know what they're talking about. They're cute little things. Feel bad for them, because genetically they're doomed, but they're so good doggies. I love them. Puggy, puggy, puggy. Only pug lover around here. And Jack Russell Terrier. So that's all I got for my other dog too. She's a Jack Russell, that old bitch. Hard to believe she's 13 years old. 13 years old. Where did the time go, man? Remember when she was a little puppy, going and looking at her? And now she's all grown up. All grown up and old. Still got a lot of life. Yeah, still got a pretty good amount of life left in her for being an old dog. Has a little bit of a hard time moving around sometimes, but she's still a good dog. She'll always be my puppy. Oh, never mind. Almost looks like that seizure was a shiny. It looks a little bit darker. I think that shiny is like it's blue with red on the fins. Woo! Look at all these. Look at them all. Kill them! Oh, they're gone. They're gone. Oh, well. Well, I'll do it again some other time. Maybe. I might play some WoW. I don't know. We'll figure it out sometime. Like I said, I'm going to try to start doing more of these at least once a week. So I'll at least post it like a day or so ahead of time usually. So thanks you to anyone that's popped in or still currently here. I appreciate you watching and listening to me ramble on about nothing for the most part. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for being a part of this, Ed.